Yo, like, are
And
you recording already? So who I was talking to? God damn it.
sorry, were you giving our
Oh,
viewers
Yes,
information on the
yes,
Japanese court system?
yes.
That wasn't for me. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Don't do it for people in the future.
Okay.
Missed the message.
You're gonna have to deal with like my Discord border around the stream since I can't figure out how to do it otherwise.
It's okay. It's okay. Like
Have you ever like listened to your old recording and you're wondering what the hell were you thinking back then? Like why did you say that?
I don't even have to watch a recording to think about that about myself.
Yeah, it just happened. Like why did I say it 2 days ago?
it's like what? Why did I say that just now?
Yeah, why did I
Dude,
just
yeah,
say that?
why was I just existing as myself?
Why am I
that's me
here?
right now.
Alright, so tell me when I can press new game because the game is tempting me.
We can press new game, Chris. Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. Do you want to play this
I
game?
don't.
No, I don't want to play this game. Yeah, let's go to the third one. Okay. Let's go for the first chapter. Actually, I wonder. Okay, so you have to like complete all the other episodes. That's great because we won't get spoiled. Although now we can like already see who is the villain of the story.
Is Chris gonna be the villain of the story?
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That would go so fast.
Someone like him. I make it look like he did it. Sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to turn on the
In the
auto
best-
skip. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's the usual. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Boy, am I nervous.
Eric.
Woo, I'm nervous. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Annika, I think.
Okay.
Annika.
Right.
Oh,
Movie.
hi,
I'm
hiya, Chief.
Ew, I'm glad I made it on time.
Okay, sorry. I need to check.
Save our load game.
and Annika's the HUD. Hold on a minute.
Annika's your boss.
Just to be safe.
Yeah, no
Do you
text
want to
skips.
be what's her face? The girl. You know, the girl.
I don't remember. It's so long.
The Phoenix sidekick girl.
Maya. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't know. She's so important.
Well, we'll see. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Well, Eric does. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
I think it's like the ours is actually kind of clean. So that they like I played it back on Nintendo DS, so it looks very like, different.
I played
Maybe
on the Switch.
Oh,
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
Favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
it's over. My life, everything, it's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
I mean, just saying, I'm not gonna scream because I'm
No, you gotta roleplay this to the T, Chris.
okay.
Yeah, it's him.
I have despair. Oh wait, oh, yeah, it's so hard because I want to go.
Oh!
Wait, what was the voice I gave to Laura? Oh my god, it was like, no dick, no dick. Okay, death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
Sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Hey there, Larry. Sorry, I'm
Absolutely, I'm not kidding. You mean the sentence, I'm afraid to die.
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, because I'm right.
Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her.
Okay, give me a second. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be myself for 10 seconds.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm not gonna be myself because it's too much work. But never mind. Mama, założysz sobie słuchawki też? Bo nie chcę ci też
No,
tego-
count to 10.
A, tutaj będę. Okay. Masz tutaj?
That's the real case going on.
Alright, we can continue. Let's go.
Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
With the butt.
It's usually the butt.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's got a good guy at heart. That he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
Or you, so tell yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing Annika will be the judge.
Oh, okay.
I need to be paying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Execution is ready, Your Honor.
I love these like evil voices that Chris is giving. They're like, oh yeah, the defense is ready, Your Honor.
I wonder if Discord noise cancelled that. Mr. Wright,
I heard it.
this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No pressure. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't need to say gulp, handshaking, eyesight fading.
Consists of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Okay,
Oh my God.
now,
Me,
it's
I say.
obvious.
Larry Butts, my best friend.
Okay, we know, like, we're not done. But I still think we should pick the other options first. So first, let's go.
The wrong one.
Phoenix, right? The defendant is me, right?
What's your mind? Focus. The defendant is the person on trial. The fuck, man? He's lame.
Oh yeah, right.
This is no laughing matter. You did pass the bar, didn't you?
Fuck that.
Oh my God. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. I have a poor hearing, I'm sorry.
Mia Fey then, right? The defendant? That's Mia Fey?
Wrong, right? Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery.
Oh, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there?
Listen, right. The defendant is the one on your trial. Your client! I mean, that's about as basic as you can get.
Yeah, Eric, come on, man.
Oh, dude. I put my foot in it this time. I've got to relax.
Sorry, I still couldn't hear. Oh my god.
Larry
Say-
Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine.
Wait, actually, I just wonder because like I feel like the game is kind of fast. I wonder why. It shouldn't
Huh?
like it shouldn't blink like this.
I mean, this is just nervous. He's got something in his eyes, but
Yeah.
he's like one of those people that just can't stop blinking.
You know what? It might be because I'm using the 120 hertz monitor, and the game is
Maybe.
speeding up. Maybe
Wow.
you know, it might be one of those things. Okay, let's explain.
Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No, wait! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here.
Nix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You didn't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab in there in the air to check on it at any time, okay?
Oh, right here.
Wait, how do I press tab in real life, Mia? How do I press
I
tab?
told you so many times, Phoenix, you fucking useless ass.
This is what they teach you in law school, how to press tab in real life. Alright.
Like, you press the tab and present your evidence. So
Then I will read the court report as Phoenix Wright then. So, Mia Fey then, age 27. Now this is my chief
Oh my
attorney.
god, she's younger than me.
This is my chief attorney. This is my boss. Very good defense attorney at that. This is not the
The
victim.
best.
she's definitely you know the one who killed her. Obviously.
Larry Butts, age 23, the defendant in this case. I just answered that question. He's my best friend. He's a super likable guy. He's been my friend since grade school. It's not the victim.
No, I don't know it.
Cindy Stone, age 22. That rings a bell. That's the victim in this case. She's a model. She lived in an apartment by herself.
22. She's fine with
I hate her hair.
It's Cindy Stone then, I think. Pretty sure. But just to be sure, let me check the rest of this. The Winston Payne, age 52. He's the prosecutor in this case. Yeah, that's right. He lacks presence. He's generally bad at getting his points across. I remember him.
Okay, so this is our usual thing about this attorney, the pun. So Winston Payne is Winston Payne. Right.
Yeah. Winston Payne.
Cindy Stone, because get it, because she got clobbered by. Okay, never mind.
Wait, we don't know that yet. Actually, yeah, we do. We saw the
Yeah.
credits scene. Sorry.
All the blood.
Assuming facts, not in evidence. Sorry.
Okay, wanna see the other thingies?
Yes.
My attorney's badge. No one would have believed I'm a defense attorney if I didn't carry this around. Sure don't present myself that way. Cindy's autopsy report. That's right. Time of death. July 31st, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And the cause of death was a loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Okay. I think I'm ready to take on this case.
Yeah. Okay, but one thing I do like about this game in general is it's kind of like tradition. So attorneys show their badges and they wear it on their shirt, right? While prosecutors always keep it hidden. It's like the attorneys always need to flaunt their, lawyers need to flaunt their, oh look, I'm an attorney, so look at it.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
probably a Japanese thing more than an
That's
American thing.
American.
Or maybe it's just a joke. Okay, but let's go.
Right, who is the victim in this case?
Something. I think it's a cinder block. I think it was a cinder block, right? Oh, wasn't it Mrs. Block? Miss Cinder Block?
The person in question was a victim of murder, not ill-conceived naming, Mr. Wright. Right.
Right.
Man, if I were Mia right now, I would have already fired, right?
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. A mistake in court could cost you the case and your job. I'll ask you again. Mr. Wright, who is the victim?
Okay, it's not Cinderblock. Was it Mia then again? Mia Fey, right? I think.
What? How can I be the victim?
I'll make you the victim. Oh right, sorry. It was the first name that popped into my head, and.
Hard you got right. And let me ask that one again. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case?
Okay, by process of elimination, it has to be Cindy Stone.
Not Block?
Pretty sure it's not Block. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the call? Death.
That was a Cinderblock, right? Poison, right? It was pretty sure it was poison. It's poison. Oh right, wasn't she poisoned by the poison?
You're asking me?
Oh, Chief, help me out.
Record.
Jeez, give a guy a break.
Let me ask again. She died because she was...
Strangled, man.
Strangled.
Strangled, right. She was strangled, wasn't she?
Please tell me that was just you talking to yourself. If you wish to hang yourself, Mr. Wright, you're welcome to. Not inside my courtroom. Oh my god.
Holy shit, that was dark. Real quick. Damn, Judge, you cold. Oh,
I
man.
suppose there's nothing to do but to give you another try.
Am
Okay.
I really capable?
Was hit with the blunt object, I guess? Right? She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct.
Aha!
You have answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Let's fire him. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Whew.
You have no idea.
All right, I've made it through this stage of the trial. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to court just what that object was?
Of their weapon was the statue of the finger. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
See, the court accepts it into evidence.
What a flimsy way to establish authenticity. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We always do this.
The statue.
Yeah.
The statue in the shape of the finger. It's rather heavy.
I mean, we're just gonna trust him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. We're just gonna
I mean,
trust the prosecution. No, you said this is the one found. All right, that's fine.
I mean, you just saw what he was like with Wright. He like answers wrong for a few times. It's like, okay,
Six
wrong.
times. Whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I just want to say something. So, while we were just fooling around, Winston Payne was just looking at us. It's like wondering.
This would be the easiest trial I've ever conducted.
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. You can do that, right, Phoenix? Evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Wait, Mia, what's evidence again?
Oh my god. I think you will be the next murder case.
Yeah, I'll be the next exhibit. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I would just like change his attorney's badge description to just no one would believe I would defense attorney. That's all.
Yeah.
Just in general, no one's gonna believe I'm an attorney.
Okay, we get it.
Yeah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. That's funny.
Chief, what do I do now?
Go back to study. Fucking use
Hit
that.
the books again, right?
Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Like you did.
Uh-oh, Larry gets excited pretty easily. This could be bad.
Okay. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm just gonna open the game, and I'm actually gonna go back to the title screen real quick because I just want to check something. Okay. Okay. So first also, you know what? Give me a second. I'm actually gonna turn off the video game. And, I'm just gonna turn off the variable sync. Okay. And I'm gonna set it
Magic
on
is
the
happening.
media control panel.
Yeah.
For a second, okay?
Sure.
Because I feel like the game is running a bit too quickly. That should ruin a bit of, I don't know, the charm I
Look
guess.
like we won't get the perfect pointer finger.
Yeah. You're not gonna get the 30 FPS, Nintendo DS experience.
Yeah, I have to see objection in the highest frame rate possible.
Oh, it's just like chicken.
Yeah, but anyways,
That's-
normally in like the admitting evidence thing, like in a court, anytime evidence is admitted, you have to lay foundation, or you have to establish authenticity. And
Hello,
it-
Max.
Okay, bye.
hey,
Yo, we're waiting for Chris to start the game anyway. Eric finished it off.
oh yeah, so just that the only way to introduce evidence into a trial is to have a witness take the stand, so that way you can establish authenticity. So you would lay the foundation for how that evidence is that piece of evidence, and it's being authenticated as the actual thing that you're purporting it to be. So like that statue, right? You would have to admit that into evidence, and the only way to do that would be to like, say, bring a police officer up to the stand, and then say, like, lay the foundation. Like, you're a police officer, correct? Correct. Did you respond to any scenes? Yeah, I responded to this scene. So you responded to the scene at this address. Yeah, I responded to the scene at this. What did you do when you went there? He explains what he did when you went there. He's like, oh, I gathered evidence. I packaged these things, and then you would introduce the exhibit. Like, you would say, like, oh, I would like to mark this block, this stone block, as People's Exhibit 1. And then you approach the witness, and you would say, like, hey, Mr. Officer, or XYZ officer, having been marked as this exhibit, do you recognize it? Yeah, I recognize it. That's the stone that I picked up from the scene. So this is the stone you picked up from the scene. Correct. Okay, then that would be authenticated, because you've now established that was what that piece of evidence actually is from someone's testimony.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying that Mia Fey is the victim. Gotcha.
Yes, that's the only way to get evidence in. You got to do that for every piece of evidence.
That's a lot of pathway. I like it here. It's so much easier.
Yeah, what's the murder weapon? It's this thing that I'm holding right here. All right, it's into evidence.
That did always bother me that they just like accepted them. They were just like, oh, okay, if you say
At
so.
his word. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, tell me, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Just fine.
Right?
So Max, do you want to voice anybody?
I'm currently in the tram, so
Yeah, well,
I'd rather listen to your beautiful voices.
Oh man, that's the first.
Oh.
if you hear the Sin Pain voice, it's just gonna leave the call. Just saying. Okay, let's go.
All right. Larry gets excited pretty easily. This could be bad.
Oh, do you see the arrow isn't any fast? So I think it worked.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Looks normal.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
And it's just like blinking more judgingly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna kill you for next.
Okay. I see.
Hey there. Mr. Bugs, is it not true that victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
Oh, didn't they all die?
Always a dump. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's the good way?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by, would you say this? Adopt. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passports. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
By the way, can you hear me properly or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
Because
Good.
I'm really like controlling my voice not to go a bit.
You're
loud.
good.
So-
We can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder.
Yeah, he just like froze the passport at Phoenix. Yo, read it, you newbie.
Dude.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
Wait, that makes sense.
That's basically his way of saying that she's not a good-looking model. I don't know.
Oh.
Burn.
I mean,
I did say I hate her hair.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
And like I love it because like you should immediately be like, no objection, because like models have a very good income.
Objection. She's beautiful. All right.
You sure, Phoenix?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
It appears that she had several of those, whatchamacallit, sugar daddies.
Hearing Chris say sugar daddies is amazing.
Daddy? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts, like me, for example. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. You can't believe what kind of woman this was so. This Cinder Block was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Don't do it, but
Right. I forgot that was. I think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah,
Shut him up.
Larry.
By force,
Larry,
you need to.
Larry does have a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I should stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
What do you mean irrelevant? The cheating she does.
Dude, if this were my
Oh,
client,
no.
I'd be freaking out.
Gonna die. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna give it to the bottom of this. Sorry.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Just ignore him. Next time I'm gonna hit you with the smell.
Sorry, Phoenix.
Believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You entered the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I guess. Maybe I did.
Oh, he went. What do I do? I should have him answer honestly.
You think so?
I do.
Next time. Okay.
I know. I'll send him a signal.
By the way, I love
Mhm.
this one. Make
there's
yourself.
enough.
Tell the truth.
Oh, well, yeah, I was her. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her.
Oh, that's his objection.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who's a witness?
A man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant flee the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Pine, the prosecution may call to witness.
Oh, by the way, it's Payne. Sorry, I just
Mr. Payne.
did not see.
Huh?
Yeah, it's Payne.
You want some of this? I'll hit you with this
Oh,
next
well,
time. You can interrupt me.
Tell him. All right.
Correct? I mean, okay, yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling those newspapers at the victim's building. Please. Bring right rights to the death.
Frank
Saw
Hall.
it.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
I'll do this. I can do this guy.
You sure? I mean,
Yeah.
fine.
When that Paulina wants to do a voice.
I can try.
Yeah, you can go for it.
Okay.
You can. Yeah.
You saw
Okay.
the prescription. This is correct.
Yes. Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with the testimony.
Yo, what are newspapers? I have no idea.
Yeah. Phoenix Wright has no idea what a newspaper is.
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
We just took the car.
Now you get to talk a lot. Have
Oh
fun.
no.
Well, that's why I asked you if you're sure about it.
Okay, let her try. Do it.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an other apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left a door half open behind him.
Yeah, have you ever heard about curry in a hurry?
Is that like a fast food curry joint?
It's actually a joke from one series.
Because that sounds like a great name for like an Indian takeout restaurant.
Yeah. Basically, I do call this one Indian lady in an office. They often call me curry in a hurry.
that's pretty funny.
Lol.
Why didn't you have a good candy?
Curry in a hurry.
Thinking it is strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, alone, not moving, dead.
Yeah, I mean,
I quailed in a fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to nearby park and found a public phone. I remember at the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, a defendant sitting right over there.
You mean me? I'm a prosecutor, so
It was you.
It was super Chris.
Monica?
Yes. Said,
Sure.
did you not
Usually
hear
you.
it? I said, hmm.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
you're right. At the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Are phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, you're a very smart judge. Here, have a cookie.
Catholic.
Chris is trying to bribe the judge. Mistrial.
No, I not.
Yes, he is.
However, some harmless felt an infection. Apparently, it's actually true, so it's hard to deny. The fact that Mr. Sod is one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. The hell is perusal?
It's perusal, and it's like for them to look through.
Yeah, for your usage. Yeah, just
Mhm.
go with
Mm,
that. I don't care.
Blackout record. The electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Excellent. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Is that my name?
Yeah, I'm Phoenix. I'm Phoenix. I think I'm Phoenix. Yeah.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Mm-hmm.
nah.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Okay, I want to ask you, is cross-examination like a proper? Is this how they call it?
Yes, it's
Or-
cross-examination. Yeah.
Or-
So if it's your defendant, you do direct examination. If it's not, if it's your witness, you do direct examination. If it's not your witness, you do cross-examination after that person has gone through direct examination. Yeah.
I would just tell you we are not gonna have a lot of, or like none of direct witnesses. Or indirect.
Well, no. So like that, Mr. Payne's Mr. Payne's examination of Mr. Sawit, that was direct examination.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm,
Right. This is it. The real deal. Don't disappoint me.
Please.
What exactly am I supposed to do again, Mia?
Okay, I'm done. I'm just gonna.
This incompetent ass
Wow.
attorney.
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Of course, it went
Oh,
through
that's
this
right.
one
That's right. That's why I spent $300,000 in 3 years in school. That's right.
Okay,
Oh my God.
okay, but if you were realistic, right? I mean, if Phoenix showed this kind of being incompetent, right?
Mhm.
He'll be like thrown out of the building, like almost immediately.
The defendant could, I guess, if he's not his friend, because he probably wouldn't do this if he's his friend, but he could just say that he's receiving incompetent. He has an incompetent attorney.
I mean,
Oh God.
he gets what he deserves. So no one will refer.
But if I were Mia and she's the chief attorney, then she would probably be like, "All right, you're taking a back seat to this because this is unacceptable."
I think your brain is damaged.
I'll deal with you later.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Simple as that.
Maybe even
Or is
lying.
your client really guilty?
I mean, he might be.
Yeah.
Of
Wait.
course.
Oh, how do I prove he's not?
I would say.
Lying back, of course.
If he was found guilty, that would have prevented a lot of the issues along the way in the future. Just
Oh, that's true. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Like this.
Okay.
Open your court record with the thing and see in your your vision and point out contradictions in the testimony.
Hey, in the future, that might actually happen with like Apple glasses or something, where you can like physically see all the evidence before you, like some Minority Report shit.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
That day, this like will finally make sense.
I can see it happening.
All right, let's find those contradictions, Mia.
yeah, and so if you want to open the court records, you press tab. If you want to eat, you press E. If you want to go to sleep, you press Z.
Chris is constantly hammering Z. All right, cross-examination.
Oh,
So, he's
do I read it? These
yeah,
FYI?
I can do this like where I'm thinking about it. So he was going door to door selling subscriptions when he saw a man fleeing an apartment.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
say the game doesn't really teach you this, but you can actually press every single statement. You know, just ask because you know this is. I mean, you can ask. We can actually press.
It will teach it later, but like not yet.
Yeah.
Or I mean, it just gets additional dialogue, so it's always kind of
Sure.
perfect. So we're gonna
Okay. So Eric, you can like press every time, like see the Q thing there. You can like ask him questions.
Just say hold it if you want to press the statement.
We'll get preview. Just press it because I just want to see what options I have. Hold it! Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
I don't know. It just seems strange to me. That's all.
You're disgusting.
Have you seen his hair?
Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal bleeding at the scene of the crime.
The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. That's speculation.
Of course, what doing this means is that the man needs to look suspicious. Please, Phoenix, just don't stop. So, what happened next?
He said he thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
But
All right, we'll just question things because for the dialogue. So hold it. Half open, you say?
Yes. The door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought.
yeah, and a really open and phone.
I see. And what happens next?
See, that's interesting. Like, how is he able to ask his own client questions? All right, whatever. Anyways, thinking it's strange, I guess he looked inside the apartment. That's kind of weird. Why would he want to look in the apartment? Question. Hold it. What gave you the idea to do that?
Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek inside?
This guy's a perv.
Yeah. Yeah, we climbed my mountains because they are there. It's the same thing.
Objection.
Not guilty at all.
This guy's
The witness being a smartass.
and object to that. You can object to the witness being hostile, and then you can treat him as a hostile witness.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Never makes smoke. Anyone inside, even me.
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is testifying for his witness. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly?
Okay, I want to ask you something. Is it common for like prosecutors to just want to get kind of like just kind of finish the case quickly and not really not really trying to find what really happened? Like, is it really
No, it's the defense likes to settle the case quickly
okay?
because the prosecution has the burden, so they have to present evidence because it's innocent. Well, I don't know how Japanese courts work, but in America, it's innocent until proven guilty. So you have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt in a criminal case. In order to do that, you have to present enough evidence to establish those things. And so the defense likes a shorter case because the shorter the case, the less evidence, the less the jury has to consider, and therefore they may not have presented enough evidence for their case.
Gotcha. Because I think I know that Japan is actually the reverse. So it's guilty until proven innocent.
That could be. I forgot about what the Japanese courts were. I remember I googled it after we talked about it, but I can't remember.
I mean, it might have changed, but it's an old game. It was like made in 2004 or something like this because it was released on GBA. So maybe it was like influenced by a real court situation. So out of it is kind of like a caricature or critique.
Yeah, it was some kind of a critique for sure. Really.
So you look into the apartment. What happened next?
I found that going already.
So he then, I guess he saw her lying there. And the woman was not moving. She was dead. Okay, I want to ask him about this because I think he has some... So hold it! Are you sure she was dead?
Okay, good back question.
Oh, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all. And there was blood everywhere.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next? Terrible question to ask. No, I'm just kidding. So he quailed himself in fright and found himself unable to go inside. But hold it! So you didn't touch anything in the apartment then, did you?
Yes, I mean, no, nothing.
Okay, and then what happened next? Because he thought to call the police immediately. And how would... So hold it! You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. Which is like stop
I can-
listening from every single line of dialogue, please. You thought to call the police. What happened next? Please don't be quiet.
Man, this is so not how American trials go. You can't, as a prosecutor, like, it's not like if the witness is on the stand and you've already done your direct examination, you're done asking questions.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be like, what happened next? That's the defense attorney's responsibility. They have to ask questions. Anyways, so I guess the phone in her apartment wasn't working. So how did he call the police? So hold it!
Yeah, so a question. Okay,
Yeah.
So, sorry, pausing, but
Mhm.
so because like I'm guessing in America, it's kind of like it would be seen as prosecutor like directing the witness, right? What he's supposed to say, and that's
It wouldn't even be that. It would just be that that's not how court formalities work. Like, you can't open your mouth as a prosecutor when the defense is up there except to object. Right? Yeah. It would be so improper. The judge would intervene. Yeah. So let's see. I guess the phone wasn't working in her apartment. So hold it. The phone in her apartment wasn't working, huh?
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right.
yes, no.
But
That's just
you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
I'm sorry, but like Eric, I thought you were gonna say. So you meant to say that it was not working?
Not working. Yeah.
Oh, of that, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that phone to call.
The phone wasn't working. Correct. What happened next?
I think he said he went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Alright, hold it! Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone.
An ancient being, are you?
Yeah, this is dated.
And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments.
Well, they still use flip phones, just saying. Like, you should not be surprised about the technology.
I remember when my first flip phone in 5th grade.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Right. And what time did you say you called again? think he said it was 1 p.m. Hold it. 1 p.m. Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident.
1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Let me spell it out for you because I don't trust you right now.
let,
Why?
let me do this case for you.
Present some evidence to contradict him.
Maybe if I show him my attorney's badge, they'll believe I'm an attorney.
Yeah,
Oh my
that'll
God.
work. That'll work. So I guess we're gonna do this. Just
That's
oh,
all of it. There must be a contradiction somewhere there.
Okay, let's look at
You
the
know,
court record.
button.
Okay. Just so this is how. So we're gonna do here, and then we can check the.
Why don't we check this autopsy report?
Like the statue.
Do we want to check the statue? I don't know. Or the passport? I don't know. My attorney's badge seems promising. The blackout record. Noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. That would seem to make the most sense here. Let's submit the blackout record.
Sure.
Dude, I don't care what we do. This evidence clearly reveals that the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
It's clearly.
How
Exactly are that evidence and statement just now related?
they aren't, are they? Oops.
Not at all. Now you lose some health.
You are gonna die in this courtroom, Phoenix.
My gaze will damage you emotionally.
I don't think
Emotional
that won me 80
damage.
points with the judge. Okay, so let's go back to the time. It was 1 p.m. If the blackout report doesn't do anything, then it's either got to be her autopsy report or the statue. Or I don't know. Let me just present the badge.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Present the badge. Do the badge.
We'll
Yeah.
proceed. So give me like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Because this is actually like what you just did. So this is like the essence of Days Eternal. Where is okay. So let me just I'm gonna change the window real quick. Okay, windows. Okay. So you can see it. Alright, so this is how I want. So this is what Eric just did.
Objection. Fuck. I love the blank ass stare on the judge's face.
Okay, so there's one thing I don't like about the sport of the game. So if you want to stream it on Discord, you actually have to close the game, and you can only turn on share screen like at the beginning when the game is launching. So now I actually have to like quit the game. I have to open the game and then I can stream it. So then.
Wow.
That's fun.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Okay, but realistically, like, okay, can you guys see everything?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's looking fine.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, I want to ask Eric. Why
Yes.
this one? Why do you think so?
You mean, why would I think so? If her time of death is at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and he said he called at 1 p.m., then she would be dead at 1 p.m.
Exactly, and he also saw him leaving the apartment, so it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, the time of death and his seeing her dead doesn't match.
Exactly. Unless he waited, unless she was still alive and it's psychopath.
Mia's like, thank God.
Let's go.
No.
Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. It was certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Right, we get it.
He's named Frank.
Frankly, not frankly.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m.
Sorry,
Look,
sorry.
look.
Okay, there we go. The music is just amazing in this game.
Yeah, it's so good.
Alright,
Being his way into my brain.
when you go to the court, like when you'll be like an official lawyer, you have to have like music playing in the background.
it'll be like a WWE like wrestling entrance when I enter the courtroom. Just have Phoenix Wright playing as I enter. It'll be my walkout song. Yeah. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
Oh, good one.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap then?
That,
Actually, this is trivial. What is where you got the time?
After his testimony, I find it hard to believe, just like Wright just said. Mr. Saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
see, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. I was about to lose hope. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. It's not that hard.
Oh God,
Lawyer,
Mia.
it's so easy. Being a lawyer, right? I mean, right? Like, just point your finger and.
Lies always beget more lies.
I think it's baguette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
It
wondering.
is. Yeah, it's baguette.
See through one and the whole story falls apart.
All right, this lawyer thing's pretty easy.
I remember now.
But you can't give your testimony again.
Eric, like, I thought you were just gonna say, oh yeah, I know I took this 1-day course.
Yeah. Where did you get your education? Phoenix Wright, you? Just, pretty reputable.
Pretty, reputable
All
source.
right, time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying at the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was the 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess that the victim must have been watching the video of the program. That's why I thought
my
it was 1 p.m.
What a dumb fuck.
I'm really sorry. The misunderstanding. That's not at all.
Let's see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program.
I guess we'll just take your word for it.
I'm not lying.
Judge for me, like, he was like born yesterday. Like, holy
At least he's always able to tell when Phoenix presents the wrong evidence.
yeah. I think his brain must have rotted after listening to Phoenix.
Yeah, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness now. Right! You know what to do.
Do I? I've got this one.
What are you supposed to tell yourself?
Okay, cross-examination time. So we found the body, he heard the time. Hold it! You said heard, not saw?
Yes, I heard. All I saw was the body lying there.
I'm friends, like, I know, like, I love this game, but like this, I mean, I will say this: like the first contradiction is one of those. Oh, I still don't really get the rules right. It's just like maybe difficult to find at first, right? But the second one is just for me so obvious. Just wow.
You'd make a great attorney, Chris.
Nah.
Phoenix.
Didn't think
Phe-
so.
yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Continue. What you were saying. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all of my watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the one-day course thing.
Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all.
Yeah. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything.
To agree with the prosecution.
Also, objection, because I think that the lawyer, the defense is too sexy.
Yeah.
No objections here, Your Honor.
Continue your testimony.
Phoenix, I mean, Mia Faye.
Jeez. I'm just picturing that in a trial. It's hilarious. All right. So he heard a voice was saying the time, probably coming from the television. But wasn't there a blackout at the time? Hold it. Yeah, submit the blackout report. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Well,
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Defense has a point. I can't believe it. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sarnot?
Also,
Oh, shit.
not right.
I've watched this one Ace Attorney series, and one guy actually made this one like in his head this story that Judge really likes bagels. She's like, oh, sorry, I told some. Yeah, do you want this bagel?
I can see it.
I just found it kind of funny. Oh, and his real name is actually Archie. Archie, yeah, Archie. Archie is his real name.
A judge.
Archie, yeah.
I find it quite puzzling myself quite. Hey, I remember now.
The saw not it. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
Your Honor, I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Have you seen that
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry.
sorry, man.
That, and you seem rather distraught. You're sweating. Do you need a towel?
It's fine. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the sort of pain in the body.
Very well, Mr. Soyd. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
I swear everyone is an idiot in this courtroom.
Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a tablecloth in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must be what I saw.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Nods. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Okay. I would
He's so
actually-
nervous.
For this part, I would actually say better, I think, because a lot of people didn't really know, like back in the day, that you could actually press those statements. So just to make it a bit harder, I mean, for Eric, I would like Eric to pick a statement and then evidence. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
so just no pressing this time.
I gotta remember everything he said, so just scroll through them slowly. Yeah, keep going. Okay, keep going. Just want to see all the statements. So, okay, yeah. Go back 2 statements, I think. Yeah, do that one, and then submit the statue, I guess.
Okay, but I would say, so the game can be pretty finicky about which statement to press. So,
And then go back to the next one. Go right.
yeah.
The murder weapon. Yeah, do that one.
Because like after a while, you're just gonna learn the logic of what to press.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then this one, and then submit the statue. Yeah.
But I just want to say the music, the music is actually getting faster. It was like very slow and now it's like, I love it.
Mm.
Get intense.
Yeah.
Okay, get ready. We're gonna 3, 2, 1.
Objection!
I love
Nice.
Wait just a
The
moment.
music just hits off. Sorry.
Yeah. Music.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Well, here with your objections and your evidence. Just who you think you are?
I'm Phoenix, goddamn right.
I'm always right. Yeah, but that is the
Yeah,
one
I
where,
mean-
like, okay, I love this game. It's like too bad.
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
The witness stated that this statue is indeed a clock. The Nickus switch just tilted and it says the time of blood. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted the statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
No, I don't. I don't know. Yes, no, yes. Yes, I always have problems. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony.
Yeah, before I press next, why is there a problem? I'm just gonna ask why.
Why is there a problem? Because if the power went out, then the cable was pulled out, or like then the clock would have come out, right? Clock would have stopped working.
A lot of batteries are just have their own batteries, right? So
Mhm.
it makes a big difference. So
Yeah. I'm just yeah. It has to do with the time being different. Yeah, the power outage thing.
no. Like I feel like you're like thinking a bit too. Okay, so
Yeah, right. Like if it were 1 p.m. right when he said he saw it, and the clock went out. I don't know. I'm trying to think in my head.
yes. Okay, so think about this part. So so we know it's a statue, right? But then prosecutor said, I know it doesn't look like one, but it is a clock.
Right. So how would the guy know it was a clock?
Exactly. So this is the logic.
Yeah. How could he even see the fucking letters on it?
Yeah.
I'm asking you because like it's always I feel like really fun to like ask people what the logic is. And
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So like, how would he if he walked in there during a blackout and there was no time on it and it looks like a statue, then how would he know that that's a clock?
Right, exactly. So let's go.
The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
There's the other part.
Clearly, a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it. Prove it. I went in there.
Ha ha! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her.
You
Oh, yeah, sorry, it was him. Yeah, you struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound that you heard.
Or like,
No.
of course, it's like,
Oh, order in
what
code.
time? Like, sorry, what does it now? Something with the clock? I have no idea. Maybe I should get my
Yeah. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. It's getting good now.
Yes, Your
This is why I
Honor.
do this job.
Mr. Sod.
Yeah, look, that's you. I mean, see, that's what she proves. You were in the apartment, right? That's the picture.
Yeah,
No,
right.
it's not me.
The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon you spoke just as you hit the victim. Oh my God. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
I don't think that would be evident.
Yeah, the judge would be like,
Yeah, but-
I guess the judge would be like, to the court reporter, say like, let the record reflect that that the witness is sweating profusely and shaking. I don't know.
I'm just
Yeah.
nervous.
Yeah, but that's the witness is going through some evolution. It's a whole
Yeah.
Scared to elaborate. Why are you sweating so much? Did you strike the victim with the clock or not?
That's it. I never. Look, I have to. I mean, I saw. Stop. I hate you.
I got him now.
I want to ask you, so what would have happened if witness had an outburst like this one?
Dude, this witness would be a hostile witness for sure, and you have to
Oh
be,
yeah.
to like restrain, or you, I guess, throwing his toupee at Phoenix would cause some, like, the bailiff to come in and restrain him, I guess.
Mental trauma.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
Hey, it was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him dead. It's insane.
Sorry, John, did you just hear that? I'm like, oh, sorry, I dozed off. What happened?
Rabble.
Or in the court, I say.
There is a shred of evidence for the offense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think of it through carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries. Ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. Examine the clock's batteries.
Okay, which one are you going to choose?
Well, in real court, I don't think you'd be able to actually try sounding the clock in this. But I
Yeah,
get.
because it's a Japan form. Like,
arrived.
Yeah, I guess either try sounding the clock or examine the clock's batteries. Probably try sounding the clock. See what it says.
Good neighbor.
I mean, there were no neighbors
How do you know? No, just kidding.
because he testified to that. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court.
Yeah, let me just grab it real quick. I'm just gonna leave my blueprint on it.
Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Okay, I'll be the alarm clock. iPhone, it's 8:25.
Chesney is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod,
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I think the witness is about to have a stroke.
yeah, try to talk your way out of this one.
It was one thing.
You forgot one thing, Your Honor. You forgot that the witness on the stand is a fucking ghost.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours low, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours low on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Okay, I want to talk to Eric realistically. Like, does it make sense what you just said?
Yes.
It does.
Yeah, whenever you introduce evidence, especially like physical evidence or like photographic evidence, one of the foundational questions you have to ask is this what it appeared to be on the day in question or whatever? Because you have to establish that it has not changed since
Yeah,
it's
like-
been in
like-
custody. Yeah.
Gotcha. So this point, even though it's a lot of those are like bullshit, but this one is actually kind of valid.
Yeah, that's valid.
And
He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! It was so close!
Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Oh my god, I was waiting for Eric to do the exclamation mark.
It means I cannot let you indict the witness.
It's indict, by the way.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I was gonna
Uh,
say that.
an
Yeah,
indict,
no. That don't even worry. That's not even like a foreign speaking problem. Even people I know who speak English in class sometimes say indict, and it's really embarrassing for them. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think I even heard someone say addicted, but yeah, it is really indicted.
It's indict. Yeah, that's just one of those
Mhm.
English words that like, why? Why is it pronounced that way?
Exactly.
Like,
Just makes that complicated.
Ends the cross-examination for Mr. Frank Soit.
I can come all the way down here to testify, and look what has happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers out all lying.
ouch. Grr. I almost had him.
Okay, but the question, if a witness said you lawyers are slime, is this a reason to hold him in a contempt of court?
He would definitely already be treated as a hostile witness at this
Okay,
point.
yeah,
Yeah.
for throwing-
Yeah.
Dude, he would have thrown shit at the defense attorney. Like, yeah, dude, this guy's a hostile witness. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
you have to do? Not so fast, Mr. Sword.
Here comes Mia to the rescue. I knew it. Mia, Chief.
Listen up, right? You incompetent fuck. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! For once.
I love how Annika was like the same, like, had the same thought as me when you spawned.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes.
Don't you know?
But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
No, Larry Butts is going to jail. How am I supposed to know that?
I know you can figure it out. There must be some evidence in the court record. Something that can show why the clock was 3 hours slow. Find it, and he won't have foot to stand on. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Do you have evidence to prove this?
This is it. All or nothing. Yes, Your Honor. I believe I have the evidence that can prove my claim.
I'd like to see that.
I'm gonna show you.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Clearly this attorney's bad.
Yep, show me the attorney's badge. Yeah, no. Wait. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris. Electricity. We've already submitted those things. I don't think you can. Can you submit the same things?
For some cases, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it would be what would the passport show? Passport would show that she arrived from Paris. Could be that it wasn't 3 hours slow, right? That it was ahead, like it was on Paris time.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Submit the passport!
3, 2, 1.
Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Know that?
Now, when it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast.
Hey, I love that this whole case is actually relevant to our problem.
Yeah.
Our time differences. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sot? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's dead! Mr. Dunn kicked the bucket.
I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. I think I'm dying.
I think I'm gonna have a stroke
Fire
too.
pistol. Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and also suck so much at the beginning of turn it around so and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butt, not
No.
Guilty.
Like the confetti.
We did it!
Yay.
We did it, buds!
Yeah.
Okay, question: is confetti legal in culture?
I don't think you can show that much outburst in gore.
Oh.
With
Yeah.
that, this court is adjourned. Is it adjourned?
Adjourned, yeah.
What was,
Adjourned.
what was this kangaroo culture?
I don't know. Turns out that Frank Solid was a common burglar.
Oh wait, the burglar, such a dumb word too.
Burgle.
Burglar.
Burglar.
Come on, burger.
Okay.
Burger, just not
Come
good.
on, burger.
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 Well, dude, you know that's why. Wait, you know that's why that the common sound, the reason why McDonald's has the Hamburglar as their mascot. You know that, right? One of
Oh
their
my
one of their mascots is the Hamburglar.
I did not know that.
It's really
I
called the
know that.
hamburger?
Yeah, hold on, wait, you don't know that? Hold on, Hamburglar. Yeah, he's literally dressed up as like a burglar, and he steals hamburgers.
I thought that's Donald McDonald.
No,
or
they
whatever.
They have like multiple mascots. They have Grimace, who's like this purple blob. Then they have
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald. Then they have like the King Burger guy, whatever the hell his name is. I don't know. It's like a patty burger guy, whatever. And then they have the Hamburglar. Yeah, where the fuck is it? Yeah.
Oh, that's the burger that has like those white and black stripes, right?
Yeah. It's I'll send it.
Dude, the building of McDonald's world is just crazy. Just
The Hamburglar.
Oh.
He steals
I can't
burgers.
I actually can't recall ever seeing that.
Really? Yeah.
We've been living in some kind of a cave.
Yeah, that's him. That's the Hamburglar.
I think it's because
Learn.
the mascots weren't really that popular in our countries.
Hamburger.
I've seen it, so I immediately realized what Eric is talking about, but still, my brain was blown away.
You wanna know what's
I never
weird?
thought about it.
Is McDonald's is running like promotions right now because they're celebrating Grimace, which is the purple blob thing's 25th birthday apparently, and they announced what he's supposed to be. No one really knew what he was, and apparently he is supposed to be the physical embodiment of a milkshake. Which
What the fuck? That's creepy.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but he's just like this purple blob. It's just such a weird mascot.
McDonald's has the deepest lore.
Yeah, McDonald's lore.
Burger King doesn't have that.
Not yet.
He's just the king of burgers, man.
Jimmy Burger.
I mean, it's already like freakish that a clown is promoting a burger.
The whole concept is weird, but it's so weird to think that we've accepted it as just so common that we're just like, yeah, Ronald McDonald burgers. Like, there's no. It's
Yeah.
weird.
You know, I love that this whole conversation just stemmed from me talking about burglar.
Hamburger.
Chris is the Hamburglar. Do you care to defend yourself?
I'm not gonna like,
Submit evidence, and we can have you testify as to why you're not the
I
Hamburglar.
defend you.
why would I even like submit evidence? I mean, it's like it's like I love it, yeah. Like
Mr. Ate It.
It sounds like some kind of a weird McDonald's and Ace Attorney crossover.
Mick ate it. Yeah.
yeah,
Mick stole it. Yeah, there we go.
let's go.
Yeah. I see.
He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house.
I just want to imagine that Felix just at some point just dozed off in a courtroom. Just like me and just trying to wake him up. Like, Phoenix, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
Just,
bro. He's hammering Z. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned.
Yeah, no wonder she didn't really earn a lot of money with this kind of face. But he put
Yeah.
Come on, Chris, have some respect for the dead. Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
Okay, though, like, that would actually look kind of hot. Like, with his face.
It's true. I was actually thinking the same. Like, he has great character, like, I mean, facial features.
Also, Cindy Stone, I feel like she looked better when she was dead.
Damn, Chris. That's cold. Whew. I still can't believe we won.
I know, that's I know, right?
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. I did not lose my face because of you.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You owe all of it to me. You thought your own something. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
So you just like went on a tangent and I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Because it just sounded so in line with her character. I was just like, oh, that's what she said, okay.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait. No. I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But I think he will be gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was, nah, never mind.
She was a fraud.
Congratulations, Harry.
Sorry?
Harry Potter?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Harry Potter.
I really owe you, I won't forget this. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Damn, too bad. I'd take me out for dinner and a movie.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
The murder weapon?
Me.
Yeah, I just stole it.
Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Yeah, I stole it. Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Oh, well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. For the next 5 minutes, anyway.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so to that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. I mean, I am one, but... Man, come on. Did that make you want to just cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
What the fuck? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
You don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? And she has something to show your friend. Something that proves how she felt about him.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? My attorney's badge!
Damn it. Okay, what's your choice, Eric? I feel like this one is more difficult than the whole case, but it's clearly just onwards to report.
I mean, What did it? I don't know what it would be. I guess it would be what, the clock, because she had the clock. I don't know.
I mean, she took it, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
took it right as a gift. She had the clock out.
Okay.
And it's heavy too, so it's like, where did she have it?
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry, that's right. Oh, sorry, I forgot that. I dozed off. Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she completely blew the clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
Oh, words of wisdom.
Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think that's enough pep talk. I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
But wait, when did she say that? Like, did she just say it now? Was it some, like, flashback? Or did she just, like, whisper it in his ear, just, like, seductively?
Yeah, like, why did they just continue the scene with her talking? Why did it cut to the...
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's there in
Yeah.
the background. Looks like he heard all of it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And, like, this baby right here is like, yo, guys, just get a room, you two. Just get more.
Dude, Phoenix and Mia.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah, innocent butts.
Innocent thoughts.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were
Harry
saying
Potter.
part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. What the fuck happened, man?
Yeah, part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks, wink wink.
Oh, yeah, Phoenix and Mia. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
It's one of them.
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia.
No, nothing.
Yeah. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Dun, dun, dun.
To be continued.
Boys.
That was good. That was
Nick?
fun.
Didn't it?
Oh yeah.
I feel like for a first case, it's a rather good
Yeah.
episode.
Well, that's as far as I've played in the game. But I played that like a long time
Oh.
ago. That was like, I think almost
have
2
played
years ago
all-
at this point.
Whole game.
I
At
really
this
loved
point-
listening to it.
you gotta get in on it next time
was-
so you can voice someone.
It was nice
Yeah.
and relaxing actually. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you get
I
it.
almost fell asleep.
That was good.
Okay,
That was
I
fun.
think I'm gonna close because I wanna go to sleep.
I'm gonna end the
I'll-
stream right now.
I'm off.
or-